So hi there, let me just fix this one for you guys. Okay, I hope this is better. Trying to fix the lighting, but you know, don't have enough lighting on my room, so it's really raining outside, and just decided to browsing the YouTube. I couldn't find a review on the you know, the use of this tablet here. This is a Huawei Mediapad T3. It's a 7-inch tablet with 3G, though we already have 4G here in the Philippines. This is still in 3G, still good though. So now this is a Huawei tablet. As you can see, it's an entry-level tablet. When you say entry-level, it does not have the best component, but still works. So I decided to make this review to show you if we can still use this tablet for productivity. So a lot of people are using tablet for, you know, watching videos, movies, and entertainment. But for me, I'm a teacher, so kind of trying to look for a way that I can use this one for my work. So let's just take a look at the box, like what other reviewers are doing. So this is the side of the box, left side, I guess. Nothing is in there. And the bottom part is the color of the tablet, and it says there's the 3G version. It's made in China apparently. Of course, it has a ROM, or the memory, of 16 gigabyte. Of course, at least 2 gigabyte will be used for the operating system, so you will be having a 14 gigabyte of storage to use. The RAM is 2 gigabyte. For the kind of apps right now that is in the Google Play, 2 gigabyte of RAM is not quite enough, but still workable. On this side, of course, is nothing, and on the upper side is that one. The back is another description of the product inside. So it says there that the tablet is made up of, focus on that one first, aluminum alloy body and a stylish design. Slim, light form for excellent handheld feeling. It's a 7-inch voice calling tablet, and this one's the most important thing for me, the battery life. So it has a 4100 milliamp battery, and it can last for quite a long time. I like this. This is my number one concern when I'm buying things like this, because, you know, if you're staying in school or at the office for quite a long time, and some schools here in the Philippines doesn't have you know, the current, you really need to have a long-lasting battery. And of course, inside, let's open it and take a look at inside. This is the receipt that they gave to me when I bought this one. And what's in this box is usually this one here, the charger. As you can see, the plastic is still in there. I did not remove it, although I have been using the tablet and this one for 2 months, I guess. Yeah, 2 months. And this is the USB cable. That's all that is in this box, of course, with the pamphlets and the SIM cards, warranty cards, and those things. Okay, so let's take a look at the tablet now. So this is the tablet. Let me focus on that one for a while. Okay, so there's a tablet. The front part, because I'm having it, this room is not well lighted, so okay, this is the tablet. Turn it off, so turn on the light for quite a bit. Okay, now that is the upper part. This is, I think, serving as your earpiece speaker at the same time, the loudspeaker. That's the camera over there. It does not produce a good picture, but well, you can still manage the quality, or you can still have it when you're doing voice video calls, things like that. Below does not have the home button and the back button like any other tablet have, and because it is integrated in the screen. Okay, let me turn off the light real quick. Okay. Now on the side is the volume rocker, the up and down. This one is the power off, and below is, okay, you can actually remove this one, remove this cover, and right there, that's my memory card, I suppose. Yeah, it's the memory card, and below is the SIM card. I am actually using the Globe SIM card. I use it for, I'm using their promo for an internet. They have the promo of 2 GB data for 7 days. And then here, it's the micro USB port, and the little hole over there is the microphone. It's the hole for the microphone. Okay, somebody just messaged me here. On this part, there's nothing much you can see, and on the upper part, that's your 3.5mm audio jack, audio and microphone jack. At the back, okay, as you can see, it's made up of aluminum, so it's quite good. Okay, when you're holding it, it doesn't feel like it's just 5,000 pesos. Okay, so it's quite good, it's sturdy built. And but this part is made up of plastic, and by the way, that's the camera. Anyone asking there if the camera, this is a good picture? Well, the picture is kind of washed out, doesn't have the vivid color that I like. Still, if you don't have any camera for that moment that you want to take picture, you can still use it in a well lighted area. This part here, the black ones are made up of plastic, but still doesn't feel like it's plastic. It's quite good. Now on the front part, as you can see, that's blinking there. Somebody's asking me to play. As you can see, that's Globe. I'm connected to the internet right now, so, and let's just open it. Okay, just browsing the YouTube a while back. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Okay. You can do it like that. Oh, sorry. Okay. For the landscape view. So as you can see, it has some lags. I already have some apps installed in here, so it does have some lags, but it's workable. So what can I say about this tablet? It does work well. It serves its purpose. When in terms of calling, it has a very clear voice calls. At the same time, when it comes to internet surfing, it's good. You know, I use this one as my internet connector, or it's my window to the social media, so to speak. If I am in the countryside, I am working in the countryside, so this is the one I'm using, aside from my phone, of course. And as a teacher, what is, or how can I maximize the use of this one? So what I do here is that I usually use this for my blogging. I do write a blog using that one, WordPress, and I of course use it for Facebook, YouTube, the things. Okay, and for reading, I do have the Adobe Acrobat. So in the teaching field, I use this a lot when we download memos, or you get some references in the internet. You got to have this one so you can of course read PDF materials. So we are on this one right now, the RPMS manual, studying it, and actually we're doing this right now. And these are my teacher's guide for the subject that I'm teaching. Okay, aside from that, so that proves useful. And aside from that, if you want to work on the, how about if you want to work in the Microsoft Office things, like for example Excel, I do have that one here, and I have Microsoft Excel, I have PowerPoint, I can open PowerPoint slides here, and Word. I usually use this when I'm writing blogs. I usually use this tablet to write blogs using this Microsoft Word, and then I cut it and then paste it on the WordPress. What else can I do here? So right now we are using Google Drive, so I save a lot of things here on the cloud storage. So I have two, actually I have three. I have the Microsoft OneDrive, the Google Drive, and the Dropbox. So I save a lot of files there, so every time that my bosses ask me of if I have those file list of teachers' names, things like that, I can just access it in the drive. Now as a teacher, this is very important. So I have this. So by the way, the reason why I bought this tablet is that aside from it has the 2 GB RAM, because you really need 1 GB RAM to run the Microsoft apps in the Google or in the Android platform. So at least you have 1 GB of RAM so that this one can run smoothly. And aside from that, this is like 5,000 pesos, and it wouldn't hurt your feeling if you suddenly or accidentally drop this one, as compared to when you bought, say, an 18,000 tablet and then you accidentally dropped it. You know, kind of hurt the feeling a lot. So let me just show you the, yes, this is the one. So this is compatible with the Windows Microsoft format. Actually I created this file on the Windows Microsoft format, and then I can view it here. So that's how useful this is. It can make you mobile, you know. You can have your work and do it in a coffee shop. That's what I do a lot, or in a bar. Okay, now what else can I do here? Well, I edit some video here, so that's the one I'm using, KineMaster. And I of course write script using Celltext. Celltext is a script writing app wherein it is synchronized with the Windows Media apps also. Now it's quite difficult to use this one when you don't have a keyboard. Just imagine when you're typing here. Let me just show you. So say for example I'm typing here. Let me just open any application here. Some of the considerable things that you gotta consider when you're buying is kind of slow in opening, but still workable. I say you can work on it. Okay. The reason why this one is slow is it's still getting my file from the cloud, downloading from OneDrive, but I think my internet connection is quite slow right now. You know what, let's just try to find something that is in here. Say this, see, I don't think I have it here. Oh, let me see this one. Okay, that one. Okay, so if it's in the SD card, it's easier to open. Okay, So it's difficult to edit if, for example, you want to edit this one. Yeah, you see, that's the thing, that's the main thing here. So you can use a keyboard, a USB connected keyboard, or you can do what I did. And by the way, this one, the flip case is not included when you're going to buy this. You gotta buy it separately. So let's just place it here. So I bought this one because it serves as a protection for the tablet. At the same time, this one serves as my tablet stand. So I'll just show you that in the moment. Okay, just not place it properly. Just okay, I think it's good. Now you can just fold this one here like that, where it's a stand, and voila. Now, so that you can have a good typing experience, you need to buy a keyboard. So I have a keyboard here. It's a Bluetooth keyboard. So I don't know the brand exactly, Imation. So it's a Bluetooth keyboard that has a triple A battery, and just turn it on and then wait for it to connect. Okay, if you have seen that red blink of light there, that's the Bluetooth keyboard. So just wait for it to connect. I already connected it beforehand, so just wait for it to connect with my tablet. So let's just okay, and then just press an OK here. As you can see that it's working. Okay, so those are productivity things that you can do with this tablet. Aside from that, let me see, just delete that one. What else can we do with this tablet? Of course, by downloading those apps, of course. By the way, those apps that I've shown you can be downloaded at the Google Play Store. You search the name and it will pop up. Okay. Of course, I also have this script here, and using this was the script I'd been using. I had opened this one for quite a long time, so let's not bother opening it. Okay, so you can use that one, use the keyboard here to type. So in terms of productivity, I can say that this cheap but still built well tablet, the amount of 5,000 pesos, is still usable in terms of productivity. You can use it to write, you can use it to create PowerPoint, view PowerPoint, to read ebooks. I can read ebooks using that one. You can download other ebook reader if you want to. Write blogs, record things, voice recording. Man, the microphone on this thing is quite good. And create my class record here while I'm on the go. So why did I choose buying this one instead of the Microsoft laptop? Well, because of one app. I use it as my reminder. This one here, it's called the Google Keep. So I write things, I write reminders on the Google Keep, and then usually if I'm on a meeting or I'm talking with someone and I need to be reminded of the things that they told me, I write those things using Google Keep, using my phone, of course. And then because my phone is an Android phone and this one is an Android phone, the note can just be synchronized, and I can see the note that I wrote on my phone here. So there are some notes that I wrote here, those things. Okay, my schedule, reminders, those things. If I wrote for example, I wrote this note on a phone, and once this one connected to the internet, it will automatically synchronize, and that's good for me because it or no matter what, or no matter which device I use, the device will always remind me of the things that I need to do for that day. Okay, so in terms of using this one, even though it's cheap, is it useful for me? Rating it 1 to 5, 5 being the highest, I would say 3.5. 3.5 because of some lags that you gotta work with, and gotta develop your patience for that one. But it's not a very laggy tablet in my experience. It's not that quick touch the button, everything will pop out thing, but it's not also too slow for me to use. I can use it during the time that I don't, because carrying a laptop usually bugs me. I don't like carrying a laptop, especially so that bringing the laptop anywhere can sometimes affect the lifespan of the laptop. So I use this one. It's light to carry. Actually, you can put it in your pocket, and I can work anywhere. I can write anywhere, everywhere, and that's what I'm looking, and that's what I used to doing. So in terms of productivity, this Huawei Mediapad T3 7 is still good. It depends on how you look at it, but for me it works well. And in terms of movie viewing, it's also a good experience, but I usually don't watch a lot of movie here. I prefer watching movies in a big screen. Sometimes I do, but not that always. So I usually will use this one for writing and working. And in terms of that area, in terms of that category, it is okay, and I do recommend it for everyone out there who is on tight budget, especially students and the likes, teachers like me. Well, in my case, I really don't like buying the expensive stuff, because first thing is that you're buying the brand, even though it's really not that good, you're actually buying the name. And secondly, in this day and age, gadgets like this have a very short lifespan. So let's just say around 6 months later, a new gadget will be coming, and your 18,000 tablet would feel obsolete. So it's better buying a gadget like this, as long as it's good, like this one. Built is good, and everything not so good about it is workable. So I prefer this kind of tablet. So that's it, and have a good, nice, wet weather, everyone, and stay safe. It's raining so hard outside.